The savage. That's it. I'm not human.
I think he can be better than me. All I got to do is see what he's like when he takes a proper whack. That's it. Does he stand up? Does he go forward? Because I know he's got the grit.
Well, hopefully we don't find out anytime soon.
You got to find out. You will find out, and I can't wait for you to find out.
Just about power. It's not just about endurance. It really is the full spectrum. He's got to have strength. He's got to have power. He's got to have capacity and the ability to work through those 36 rounds of certainty.
Dan Lawrence gives a serious warning to Chris Eubank Jr. He says the fight against Conor Benn isn't just about how strong or fit Eubank is. To win, Eubank needs to have all-round strength, physical and mental. He must stay strong for the full 36 minutes, especially during the tough final rounds. Benn will test him to the limit, and Eubank has to show he can handle everything that comes at him. It's not just about hitting hard, it's about staying strong when it matters the most.
Do you know why I like having my dad here with me in camp? It's boxing royalty. Like, I look at my dad and he reminds me of what I'm capable of, whose son I am, what blood I have running in my veins, where my genes come from. There's nothing I'm more proud about than being my dad's son.
On the other side, Conor Benn isn't holding back. He's turning up the pressure with bold statements before his fight with Chris Eubank Jr. Benn confidently says that having his dad in his training camp is like having boxing royalty in his corner. He feels proud and powerful, knowing he carries on his family's boxing legacy. He's not just a fighter, he calls himself a savage. His words show how intense and focused he is. Benn says he's built differently, not afraid to take hits, and ready to show Eubank what true toughness really means. The big question is, can Eubank Jr. handle it? He's about to find out.
Difficulty for Conor Benn in this fight is the weight and is the size. I think he's a better fighter. And I think at a natural weight class, he's a big favourite in the fight. But coming up 2 weight classes, it makes it a 50-50 fight. And you ain't going to blink in this.
And Eddie Hearn doesn't hold back either. He warns that Conor Benn is walking into dangerous territory. The real challenge isn't just about Benn's skill, it's the huge size difference. He's moving up 2 weight classes, and that's no small thing. It completely changes how the fight will play out. At his usual weight, Benn might have been the favorite, but now he's entering unknown territory. The bigger fighter has the edge, more strength, more endurance, and more power. One mistake from Benn could cost him everything. Both fighters have knockout power, and in this fight, every second matters. The big question is, can Benn handle the size difference, or will it be his downfall? This is a high-stakes, all-or-nothing fight, and it's going to be a thriller.
The same gym, and I only see one side, but I wasn't expecting him to be as strong as he was. And like, for someone so little, he does pack a punch, and I was quite shocked by that. I thought I could potentially just bully him because being 2-3, probably like three, maybe 4 weight classes above him, I just thought I'd be a bit too big. But yeah, he's very, very good, and I'm quite intrigued to see that.
Ramon Musa also delivers a harsh reality check to Chris Eubank Jr. After sparring with Conor Benn, while being several weight classes heavier, Musa thought his size and strength would give him the upper hand. But what happened surprised him completely. Despite the weight difference, Benn wasn't scared. He came at Musa with serious power and aggression. It wasn't just his energy. It was Benn's raw strength and sharp accuracy that really stood out. Musa admits he totally underestimated Benn. He was shocked by how dangerous Benn really is in the ring. That sparring session changed everything for Musa. Now, with Eubank Jr. as the next opponent, Musa doesn't see this as just a fight anymore. He sees it as a war. And Benn is fully armed to destroy.
A long time coming, over 2 years been waited, so I feel like the date's coming closer and closer to us. But all that time he's been working on different aspects of his game, and I think he's a lot more improved now than he was 12 months ago. So it's going to be a tough fight because both Conor and Chris Eubank, as we all know the history of the fathers, there's a lot of pride there between both of them. So you're going to expect them both to come in tremendous condition for the...
Does Tony. Sims knows this fight has been building for over 2 years. Now that it's finally close, the tension is intense. Behind the scenes, Conor Benn hasn't just been waiting. He's been working hard, sharpening every part of his game. Sims believes Ben has come a long way and is now far better than he was even a year ago. But this isn't just another boxing match. It's a war, a battle filled with pride and legacy. The names of their famous fathers still hang heavy over this rivalry. Both Ben and Eubank are set to enter the ring in peak condition, ready to settle a family feud that's been building for years. This fight isn't just about skill, it's about honor, identity, vengeance. It's an emotional time bomb, ready to go off, and no one knows what will happen when they finally face each other in the ring. So,
stand and get it. Now, I'm friends with Conor. I've known him a long time, just before he got into professional boxing. He's a lovely young man. He's a lovely kid. I'm not the greatest fan of Chris Eubank Jr, but I tell you what, I admire the control the boy has over things. I must admit, I mean, the boy's in such control when it comes to press conferences. He's playing it like he's the orchestra, and he's the guy at the front. He's playing them all.
On the flip side, Tony Bellew doesn't hold back. He adds fuel to the fire and lights the match himself. Bellew is all in for Conor Benn, praising him as a tough, no-nonsense fighter who's been through real battles long before fame found him. But when Chris Eubank Jr.'s name comes up, Bellew's tone changes fast. He doesn't sugarcoat it. He sees Eubank as calculated and full of ego, not charisma. To Bellew, Eubank's flashy behavior is all for show. He calls it out as an act, a performance built for attention, not legacy. In Bellew's eyes, Eubank is more entertainer than fighter. But with Ben, Bellew's respect runs deep. It's personal, like watching a brother get ready for war. This fight, to him, isn't just about boxing anymore. It's about respect versus reputation, and Bellew's position is clear. He's standing firmly behind Ben.
Junior, I mean, he's stylish and he's skillful. And if that Liam Smith defeat, which worries me a bit for Chris, if that's sort of part of the past, that the rematch was emphatic for Eubank Jr, but it wasn't Liam's night really, and he had an injury going into it. So that defeat that Eubank suffered worries me a bit, but he's fought in better company, and Conor Benn's got it all to prove. But if there's one guy that wants it more, it's Conor Benn. There's no doubt about that.
Adam Smith has shaken up the boxing world with his brutally honest take on Chris Eubank Jr. There's no denying Eubank Jr.'s talent. He's skilled, charismatic, and has a natural flair in the ring. On his best day, he can take down anyone. But Smith doesn't shy away from pointing out a major issue: the crushing loss to Liam Smith. That defeat still hangs over Eubank's career and raises serious questions about his mental and physical strength. Even though Eubank won the rematch, Adam Smith reminds us that Liam Smith was dealing with an injury, which makes the victory less convincing. Despite Eubank's solid record and big-name wins, that one loss exposed his weaknesses. When Smith talks about Conor Benn, he sees something different: raw hunger, ambition, and a burning drive to prove himself. The big question now is, can Eubank bounce back fully? Or will Ben rise up and show he's the better fighter?
Just the walk, let alone the fight part, it takes a lot of mental strength. It takes a lot of guts, a lot of heart, mental strength. It's a huge thing in boxing.
It's a big thing in life, even outside of boxing, right? In business and in all, I think, great endeavors. Do you think it's something that you can, from what you've seen in the gym, something you can teach or train?
I think you can.
Frank Warren didn't hold back when talking about Chris Eubank Jr. He straight up called him a prick, delivering a harsh shot at Eubank's personality. Warren made it clear he doesn't like the way Eubank acts, especially in public. This wasn't just about boxing. It felt like a full-blown clash of egos, with both men locked in a personal war of words. Warren's bold comments only added fuel to an already fiery atmosphere around the fight. Eubank's loud, confident, and sometimes arrogant persona has made him a polarizing figure. And Warren's public takedown only deepened the divide. At the same time, the rivalry between Eubank and Conor Benn has gone beyond just sport. It's personal now. The stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't just about winning a fight. It's about pride, reputation, and making sure the other man doesn't get the last word. This isn't just a match. It's a battle for legacy.
I think it's a mismatch on paper, of course it is. It's a fella that won a British title at welterweight, who hasn't boxed for a long time, against a failed world-class middleweight. So I haven't really got any interest, to be honest.
Egg slap not get you excited for it?
Not really, no. I'm not really an excitable guy.
But here's the catch. Dave Allen isn't holding back. He tears into the Eubank versus Benn rematch, calling it an embarrassment to boxing. In his eyes, this fight is nothing more than a shallow spectacle, a desperate cash grab riding on nostalgia, with little real value behind it. Allen doesn't stop there. He slams the whole event as a cheap circus act, pointing out the mismatch between a past-his-prime middleweight and a welterweight still trying to find his place in the domestic scene. He says the rivalry is fake, just hype built on the names of their legendary fathers. According to Allen, fans are being served a watered-down version of a fight that once had real meaning. This isn't boxing, he says. It's a disrespectful pantomime, all for a quick payday. The burning question is, how long will fans keep buying into it? Do you agree with Dave Allen? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more no-holds-barred boxing.
Full spectrum. He's got to have strength, he's got to have